Destiny, tell me, why did you sign up for the program?
So I happen to be really down about not getting any leads, and I just wasn't getting any calls, and I didn't have any weddings set up for next year, and I wasn't getting anything for the summer, which was kind of unusual. And I don't know how, but I just happened to stumble upon one of your posts, and it just led me to your page. And I like just knew, I don't know how I knew, I just knew that you had the information I needed. So
God was speaking to you, maybe.
it was.
So you've been working through the program for about 6 weeks now. I went back and checked to see when it started, and I've been watching your rankings, and I've seen they're shooting up pretty quickly. So can you tell me a bit about the results that you're seeing after implementing some of the changes that you're learning so far?
Yeah. So within like two to 3 weeks, following your advice and following your tips and tricks, and just staying steady on pretty much doing everything you told me to do, I started seeing like leads come through, and I started having phone calls and text messages come through. And I thought it was just a fluke thing at first, honestly. Like I thought that okay, I'm just having a good week type of thing. But then they steadily started coming in, and I was like, I have a questionnaire on the bottom, and it says, how did you hear about us? And they're all different. They're all, Facebook, Instagram, Google, websites, and online, and that's just very unusual. So the spike in has definitely increased, and I'm seeing a huge difference.
Oh, I love to hear stories like that. So let's talk about SEO for a minute, because I know a lot of people, especially photographers, are really intimidated by SEO. They think it's difficult. They're afraid to get started. So what did you think about SEO before you started the program?
So I think that it was intimidation causing this feeling, but I didn't think it was that important. I honestly, until you showed me where I landed on Google, I was like, that's not that important. And then when you showed me where I landed on Google, I was like, oh, it is important. So I didn't find the value in SEO just because I wasn't taught that it was any different. It was difficult for me once I learned, that it was something I needed to pay attention to. But then you kind of started narrowing things down in small chunks so that I could understand it and how to fix it, and what we needed to do to get me where I'm heading now. So
Sure.
that's yeah.
So knowing what you know now, and with the lessons that you've taken, do you still think SEO is difficult?
No,
No.
no, actually, now that I'm, it feels like it should have been it's so simple that I should have known it before, but until you said it, I would have never thought to implement those changes. And now that I'm doing them, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you should have thought of that. Like, why wouldn't anybody? And so the way you've broken it down just makes it so simple.
Oh, well, I'm glad. So how do you feel now that you're finally learning how to market your business?
Excited. I was hoping that, so after a year of cancer last year and having almost no photo shoots at all, and then going into remission this year, I was really excited to start booking appointments, because I missed the thrill. I missed the chase, and I missed posting and seeing my clients, oh my gosh, this is this is amazing, I'm obsessed. Like, we all of us photographers are so that's our favorite part, right? So so I'm excited to have more of that.
So tell me, now that you're working through your SEO, are you spending a ton of time working on your website?
No, not really. I have been implementing some of the changes that you said to apply, and it hasn't been a lot of time at all.
Awesome. Very good. Well, keep up the great work. I'm so happy to be working with you, and I can't wait to see your rankings just keep on continuing to climb like they are. I love that you're doing the work and you are committed to the process. So fantastic.